Sénégal. Jana tu kër ba sonn mën nga jàngale gi te doo bouger doo fay weer nga élève te toll ci examen li nga soxla am na fi te mu gën a assuré ko.
Number 10, justification. Throughout human history, men and women have invented tools, machines, materials, and techniques to make their lives easier. I've given you earlier some tools which are making our lives easier. For example, the stove you have in your kitchen at home, the washing machine you have, your cell phone, for example, the computer you are using to work. Due to science and technology, collaboration between science and technology. Number 11, technology provides science with new and more accurate instruments for its investigation and research. Okay, class? So, vocabulary in context, the synonyms. Number 12, the synonym is accurate. And for 13th, the synonym is alter. Okay for everybody? No question? So, let's move to the second part. Second part, linguistic and communicative competence. E, you have fill in the gaps with the correct tense and form of the verbs in brackets. So here we are going to talk about verb tenses. You know that whenever you have a paragraph, there's a word, something which can indicate you which tense you are going to use. Some words can tell you that you are going to use the past. Examples, yesterday, last year, if you have ago in the sentence, for example. Some words also can indicate that you are going to use the present perfect. Words like already and the present perfect. What does it indicate? An action you've begun in the past, but which is still going on. It means that it's not over. And you have also the present perfect continuous, an action which has begun in the past, but which is going on at the time when we are speaking. So this is just a revision because we've already talked about verb tenses. You have also the feature, you know how you form the feature. You can use will. Going to also can express the feature. So here in this exercise, we are going to revise the lesson on verb tenses. So, according to the context, try to see in which tense you are going to put these verbs. This is exercise E. Next exercise is F. It's a conversation. A BBC journalist is interviewing Cheikhou Bamba Diaby, a young Senegalese passionate about robotics. Complete their conversation meaningfully. And here also, we can have many answers. It depends on the context. So you work in pairs to do exercise E and F. You have 15 minutes to do exercise E and F. For verb tenses, the first verb are collaborating. And which tense is it? The present continuous. 15, has brought. What is it? The present perfect. 16, had never worked. Past perfect. Because we have a verb in the preterite. And 17, had cooperated, which is also. So here we are. Fill in the gaps with the correct tense and form of the verb in brackets. Nowadays, science and technology to collaborate. Here, why do you have the present continuous? Which word in the sentence can indicate that you are going to use the present continuous? Of course, it's nowadays. Nowadays, it means that the action is happening. Nowadays, science and technology are collaborating. To make people's life easier, so far their development has brought new ways of making things in our daily life. It means that this begins in the past, but is still going on. An action which begins in the past, but is still going on, we use the present perfect to express it, has brought new ways of making things in our daily life. Before the 15th century, science and technology, and here we have the past perfect, had never worked. Here, which word can indicate the use of the past perfect before the 16th century? It's something which happened in the past, before the 16th century. And the last one, we have if they had cooperated also, the past perfect, and the word before the 16th century explains the use of the past perfect in the two last verbs, had never worked and had cooperated. It means an action which happened in the past and which is over now, because now they're cooperating.
www.suividecolosénégal.com